What's up, gang? My name is Zach,
How's it going, everyone? My name is Connor.
Mechi Mechi, my name is Brian.
What's up, fools? My name is Marco.
and we are the Boys of Ventura. Today, we are back with another Let's Review. If you guys are Jurassic Park fans, from the 80s till now, you are in for a treat because that's what our next Let's Review is going to be about. Before we do anything, let's just go over the basic shit that we always go through. Our shop. Uh, this is going to be our final month of the shop being open to the public. So if you guys want to be swagging in our merch, please look into it. Because after this coming up month, we're going to be done with it. Got better things to work on. So that's that. And yeah, just like, subscribe, do whatever you can to support our channel. We do, however, we have podcasts like we said before. If you want to be part of it, hit us up. We can get like a interview going on, and we'll have a good episode. With that being said, let's get right into the video, shall we, guys?
Yep.
Alrighty then. Also, before we actually start the video, Connor actually brought up something that I was actually supposed to bring up. We are planning on having our podcast episodes on Spotify. We will be linking that in the description below. So right behind the shop. So if you guys are interested, maybe you want to use Spotify instead of YouTube. Um, you know, everyone has preferences, so that's always good. So yeah, just feel free to look at that, and yeah, we'll keep you up to date with everything, just like we do YouTube on podcast episodes. Um, alrighty then, let's go ahead and get to the video.
Great.
You guys can still see that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist.
Sorry, what mission?
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives. It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet.
Oh my god.
Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less?
He's your guy?
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Move up towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs.
Do we have to get a sample from an egg?
I suppose we could try and get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it quick.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
The worst of the worst were left here.
Come on! Duncan!
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
What the hell are those?
They're helping the mosasaur defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
Well, that was Jurassic World Rebirth. Does anyone want to go first?
I'll go first. Kind of happy that they're releasing, one of these films they do every 3 years or so. You know, I don't have much else to say other than it's they got good action usually. Good something to keep you on the edge of your seat, and like see interesting to see what these people do. With dinosaurs, in it. I feel like they're gonna probably try to find something a little different. I mean, I'm sure that's okay as long as it is done tastefully. Um, and yeah, who wants to go next?
I'll go next. Well, I mean, I pretty much was forced to see every Jurassic World movie out there by my parents, thankfully, of course. But honestly, just I kind of feel the same way about Fast and Furious, where they just make too many to the point where it kind of loses taste. But one thing I've noticed about a lot of their movies, and especially the last two that they made, they've been kind of diving into more like ocean monsters, and I kind of feel like it's almost like they're mixing Jaws in with Jurassic Park, or what's
Yeah.
that? No, what's that other one? The Medallion, the big ass shark movie.
Megalodon?
Mhm.
Meg?
I think yeah, yes, sorry, the Meg. That one, I feel like they're kind of like getting some inspiration off of it, cause like that one especially, I think had some like land creatures as well that were attacking like the people that were trying to escape, but like it was more based off of like ocean, and especially with the Meg. But I
Yeah.
mean, I've noticed, like I said, that's been a big thing where they've been merging both land creatures and ocean creatures, and it does kind of make it more exciting because you're mixing the both. Another thing
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to another thing I want to point out is that like just about every fucking movie, I mean, other than like one or two in a row, the cast always changes. Like uh Scarlett Johansson, has never been in a what you call it, Jurassic World movie, and now she's pretty much one of the main cast members in it. So, I mean, it's a good role for her because she's always all about that action, and all of her movies she's always in, she overperforms. But I mean, it's for what this setup is. I mean, I think it's mid. I don't think the hype is all there because, like I said, it's already been done the last movie. But I mean, I'd still watch it. I mean, just to give my final opinion about it. So
Nice.
yeah, that will be me. Who wants to go next?
Honestly,
I'll.
oh,
Oh.
fuck you. Me first. Honestly,
Yeah,
it
Brian,
seemed
you don't get to
interesting, but
say.
no, he doesn't get to go no more.
All right, bye,
Yay.
guys.
I will say, as Zach said, just a repeat of just every fucking movie, just like the fucking Fast and Furious series. Like, they do something, and they're like, oh, we didn't like that, and then bad things happen, and here we go again, let's do it all over again. Just like it's like they did it the first time and then learn from it. They did it the second time, and they're like, oh, let's do it a third time.
It's
Like, what
it's
the fuck?
almost it's almost like it's predictable, like what's gonna happen.
Right?
Just because, like, when you make so many movies from the same franchise, you're most bonded to, like, expect the unexpected in their perspective.
It's like, oh, we're gonna create new dinosaurs. Oh yeah, what happened last time? They all fucking died.
Yeah.
No surprise.
I mean, I didn't really get any goosebumps from watching this, just because I didn't see anything different, and when I see something different, it's like, oh, this actually excites me. But the only reason why I would give this a watch, me personally, would probably be just because Jurassic World or Park in general has been a thing for eras before me. This series is even older than all of us, so I mean, I think it's fair for me to at least watch this one. It wouldn't be fair.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's it for me
Mm.
though. Nothing else to say.
Well, since I'm going last,
No, you're not.
funny enough,
Nope,
like,
nope, nope. You don't get to go.
okay, bye guys, again.
Okay, bye again.
Womp womp.
Rip Brian's turn. Okay, go ahead, fool.
Alright. Well, funny enough, I watched it like in the beginning of the movies of the second one, but I don't remember about the newest ones. So it's sort of part of me because I was kind of interested of watching it,
Mm-hmm.
but then I kind of fade away. And funny enough, I did kind of see the animation version in Netflix.
Oh, cool.
See how
Oh
that one
yeah,
compares. Yeah, it
they have,
wasn't that bad,
they have like a
you know.
cartoon one, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how they tried to use some of the old weapons into that one, and yet they brought in second season of it just to end it.
I feel like series like this, they always try to make it nostalgic for the older viewers that are now in their 40s, 50s, because when they watched it, they were probably our age, and they had a better like viewing of what it was all about, and like that feeling it just gave you back then. The CGI nowadays is ridiculously like similar to like being realistic. Back then, you could everyone probably thought it was more realistic, but it probably looked like a ripoff of Chuck E. Cheese animatronics or some shit.
Mhm.
But I mean, yeah, like you said, it is pretty cool though. I'll give you that. It's cool that they make it nostalgic. They try to aim for like all the audience, even like the newer generations come aboard. So
Yeah. I would not be surprised if they make an anime.
I
Anime.
fucking
Actually,
I hope they wouldn't. What
actually,
the fuck?
I mean, it would be interesting how they do it.
How the fuck would a dinosaur fuck?
No, I meant like anime version.
What is that fucking one of the dinosaurs gonna call another dinosaur a senpai or what?
Well, no, like, would they use it like based on a story, or would they just use it in a different format,
How
like
the
make a new story out of it? I don't know. I mean, it
man?
could be.
Fuck no.
I mean, it's weird to have like anime that involve a dinosaur. The only
What
thing you could.
what you just told me is exactly what would happen to Jurassic Park series if Disney got a hold of it. They would probably
Really?
try to do that, and it would turn into uh the biggest shithole on life in movie productions ever with CGI.
Well, I don't know.
Like, how do you make an honestly, I'm just like, when I think of action movies, there's only like a few where I think it's reasonable. Like anything that's like Marvel, I totally get because like most of them started off as like cartoons or animation somehow.
Hmm.
But like when you start off as like CGI, real life, you can't fucking convert that into like a animation series and expect it to be like a really good series just because it's animated. Like I really don't see like how that would work.
Hmm.
Cause like name me one series where, it started off as like, CGI that turned into I'm sorry, realistic that turned into a cartoon that turned out to be really well.
Um, and Shirley
The fuck is it Aunt Chili?
and
Pepper.
Shirley. It used to be like a realistic movie but then they turn into anime.
And
That
chili.
like, and Shirley, I mean,
Okay, Brian,
What
even
the
though I have
fuck
no
are
idea
you
what you
saying?
just said, Brian, even though I have no idea what you just said, I believe you.
it's like,
And Shirley.
mm-hmm.
Alright, let me see this bitch ass.
Just so you know.
First it was originally in a movie, then they turned into anime. Actually, not bad.
Was it successful?
My, yes.
Really? Because I'm looking at it and it's only got 71,000 views and it was released 2 months ago.
Oh, I thought you meant like the movies format.
No,
Hey,
like
apparently,
I said, it had to start as realistic that turned into a cartoon format. And I'm looking at the cartoon, it's only got 71,000 views, at least for one of the trailers.
yeah, probably more. Okay, this is where I look at the internet. First, it was a book, then it was a movie. Oh, wait, no. I don't know. Trying to get into detail, so I'll end it in a note. Never expect what movie's gonna come out. So,
And I got an even better quote. If Disney gets their hands on something that you grew up with, they probably are going to plan on fucking it over even more.
Yeah, just run, bro.
careful, we have some Disney listeners.
Fuck that. If they're true Disney fans, they would probably even know that too.
True.
But let's just face the facts. I mean, pretty much just about anything they touch, besides anything that's a Marvel. But that's because they hired like their original cast members and like the directors and everything. The only thing they did is just the copyright laws go to Disney. But I feel like every other one they try to take more control into it, make it more diverse, and then it ends up being one big flop because they focus more on on it be more diverse than the actual plot.
Mm.
So that's how it is. Fuck Disney. No, I'm just kidding. I actually like their theme park.
but expensive, so.
Oh fuck yeah, it is. I try to stay away from their clothing department. 2 3 actually, funny story. 3 months ago, my lady and I, we surprised our moms with a Disneyland trip, and my mom hasn't been there in like 15 16 years. She was not expecting it. I told her like, we're gonna go to a mall near there, and I was thinking of the Grove. She's never been, but like I just told her, oh yeah, it's a pretty big mall that's got like a really cool cafe. She bought into it. Yeah, we're telling them, oh, we're gonna go get some food at downtown Disney because it's really good food. So we're walking there, and I just see my mom looking at the fucking what was it, Guardians of the Galaxy Tower, and she's getting like all moody because she's like, oh, I want to go inside. I don't blame her though. I mean, like I probably would have been the same way, but thankfully enough, she thought right, and we brought both of them inside, and just yeah, everything was so fun. There was one of the rides, it was a log ride, Tiana's Bayou. Um it used to be Splash Mountain back in the day, but my mom decided to have the most brilliant idea of sitting in the front row seat, and yeah, that probably wasn't the best idea because she got soaking wet, and she was like, I cannot go on any more roller coasters unless I have some fucking fresh ass clothes. So she goes over to the Disney clothing store, right? And
Hmm.
she gets herself a fucking long sleeve. She gets herself a Disneyland fucking sweat pack that costs like a fucking like almost $200.
Well, Disney, the only magical ever appeared there is your wallets disappearing.
But at the end of the day, it made her happy, so that's all that matters to me.
Yeah. You can
Yeah.
never put a price on true happiness.
Very true. Well, with that being said, I think we're gonna call things off. That was Jurassic World Rebirth, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you tuning in to us tonight or today, whenever the fuck you watch this. Like I said earlier in the video, please give our shop a look. It's not gonna be there forever. We're gonna have it on temporarily. So we encourage you guys to take a look at our merch and hopefully buy something or we get rid of it. As well as a Spotify, it's not we're gonna have it on eventually. We don't know when, but we're looking into how we can do that. And honestly, since a lot of people, especially truck drivers and whatever, and whoever watches this like to watch this on the road or listen to it, might be more convenient if you watch it or listen to it on Spotify. So we'll keep you guys updated with that. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been fun, and we hope to see you again on the next episode.
Take care, guys.
Later.
See you guys next time.
Peace.